Guys, I'm back again with another video. Today I'm going to be going over the disassembly and reassembly of a steering wheel and its components on a GMC Terrain and a Chevrolet Equinox. They're both pretty much the same thing, but today I'm working on my 2011 GMC Terrain. I'm going to be removing the airbag and taking out the cruise control and the volume switch and all that. I figured I'd do the whole system and in one video instead of doing multiple videos. So if you're looking to replace a switch or a horn or whatever on the steering wheel system, this video is for you. So let's get right to it. Alright, I already gone ahead and disconnected the negative battery switch, and the reason why we did that is so it decreases the chance of the airbag going off, though it does not take us out of the realm of possibility of it going off, because these don't need much to go off. Some may be different, some may be safer, some may be more dangerous, but I've worked in a Chrysler dealership for 5 years and I've done a lot of airbag recalls. I have not had one go off on me with the battery still attached, but you do still at your own risk. I'm just trying to take the safest route to demonstrate for you guys. But anyway, let's get to it. We're gonna take our key, and we do this to unlock the steering wheel lock, so you can turn it, and you're basically turning this to expose the holes, which I'll show a clip in a minute. And you can use a screwdriver or a flat tip or a pick tool to release the springs. Okay, that was a little hard to do, but I'll show you guys in a minute. Okay, I hope you guys can see it, but once you get the airbag thing off, you basically pull up on these tabs and you just pull straight up. These are color coded, you can't mess that up. This whole thing, I guess, comes out as one piece. When I was taking this apart, I had no idea how this came apart. So it looks like you gotta take this out as one piece, and then you take it apart once the whole thing is out. Because I was really confused on how this, because this piece right here has to go under here. Yeah, I think this is meant so that you take out these switches and then you take the plastic pieces apart. So there you go. I'm not afraid to admit that I do stupid things, but sometimes that's how you learn. This volume switch, it's held in by two T20s, I think. Yep, and they just come out. I'm not gonna take this apart because I don't need to replace anything. I'm just doing this just to make a video pretty much. But yeah, I'm actually gonna, I will take this out and then just to properly reassemble this, and then we'll continue on with the video. Okay, I don't know if you guys caught it, but I actually disconnected this connector. It goes on to, there we go. I actually disconnected this connector from the clock spring right here. It's above this bolt, or based on wherever the wheels turned. It plugs into there for all the other accessories. You disconnect that, and then this excuse me, this bolt right here is a T50. This holds the whole steering wheel on, and I'm gonna break it free. Okay, you just leave the bolt on by a couple threads, because a couple ways to take a steering wheel off is to use a puller, or you can manhandle it by basically, that was actually pretty easy. But when you're pulling on it, this is just a tip to prevent you from bashing the wheel into your face once you pull it off. But it's loose, so yeah. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just held on by blue thread locker, Loctite. And then this just comes off, and then just watch the connectors as it goes through the hole, and your steering wheel is free. So that maybe if you want to get your steering wheel rewrapped or clean it up, now would be the time to do it. But we'll go through the reassembly process and we'll continue forward. Alright, if you're doing anything else around here, make sure you do not move that clock spring a lot, because all this is just a little thin cable, and if you turn it enough, you can actually snap the cable. So keep the movement to a minimum. But other than that, I'm pretty much done with whatever I'm gonna do, and it's ready to go back together. To reassemble the steering wheel, you pretty much slide the airbag cables through, just like that, and also, careful, careful! Alright, I did move the clock spring a little bit. I don't know if I broke it, because if I did break it, you would hear like a snapping noise or like a clicking noise. I didn't hear anything, but it moved around when I was trying to put the cables through the steering wheel. And also, I didn't really show it, kind of forgot about it, but this steering wheel can only go on one way. There's like a little key lock. I don't know if you see like this little line right where my finger is, but that little line right there goes through like a key slot, so you can't really put it on a wrong way. All right, So I put some new Loctite on there. I didn't put a whole lot on there because don't really need to, but it's going back in. Alright, I'm just gonna give this a good reef. The lines line up. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, and this connector goes back into the clock spring. Alright. And yes, if I haven't made it clear already, this whole bezel piece comes out as one piece. And then you disconnect the connectors and you take the switches out, because if you need to switch any part of the pieces of the bezel, you got to take the switches out first and then you take them apart, because all this is all interlaced together. And to correct my mistake from earlier, I actually had to take this out and sandwich everything back together. So just to let you know, I screwed up so you guys don't have to. Alright, so it just all goes back together like this. Connect everything first. Alright, just be careful putting it back together. Just be mindful. Alright, looks like it's all in. Yeah, because there's like little holes on the steering wheel that guide this panel back in. Yeah, there's like little guide holes for this panel to be pushed into. And yeah, that's it. So now we got to put the airbag back in. That's it. Yellow goes to yellow, teal goes to teal. You can't screw it up. You just push it in and then tab down. Tab down. And then to put it back in, you pretty much push it back into place and it'll click on. Shaking just to verify. All right, that's it. It's back together. All right, fine. I know you guys want to see me clean my terminal. I wiped it off. I'm just gonna leave a little there, just to prevent corrosion. All right, I know you guys want to see the results. All right, so key on. That was on there before. I'm gonna put my seatbelt on. All right, no airbag light. All right, cruise control. All right. Volume. But yeah, that's it. All right, guys, you saw it. I showed you how to take apart the steering wheel on a GMC Terrain that covers years. I don't know, I'll just put in the title. but that covers Chevy Equinox too. That may cover some other models, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that I showed you how to get to the cruise control switch and the volume and radio control switches, and to take off the steering wheel, all in one video. If you need a new airbag, let a certified mechanic deal with it. If you want to deal with it, do it at your own risk, but don't say I didn't warn you. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. If you like this video, give it a like, feel free to subscribe, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. It's cinematic_mechanic. I post a lot of short stuff on there. Some repair videos just compressed down to a minute. It's straight to the point. It's not me talking. It's, you know, quickly covered, and little short dumb stuff in my life. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.